Hi, I'm Weston. I love talking about the Astros, and I'm here to talk about Game 86 of the regular season, where the Astros win 4-1 over the Colorado Rockies and take the first game of this two-game mini little midweek set that they have against the Rockies. Winning again on the 4th of July. It's this is a one taker because this is just a very straightforward game. There is not a lot to go over with, and I personally want to get back to the festivities, and I think the most of you do as well. And also, it was a 4-1 win. The only run for the Rockies came in the ninth inning. It was garbage time. This was a flat-out Astros win. The offense did very well. It's a miracle they only scored 4 runs, if we're being honest. Greg Kessinger had a home run. That was super cool for him. Mauricio Dubon had an RBI triple. I believe Corey Julks had an RBI double, and Chas McCormick had an RBI single. So they had a RBI cycle of sorts for the Astros today, which is kind of neat. The offense looked good. Again, 13 hits. They were hitting the ball and seeing the ball well against Freeland and company. It was a nice afternoon for him. Dubon again had a pair of base hits. Corey Julks in the second spot of the lineup had a 4-hit day. Nothing too shabby out of Corey Julks. Tucker had a hit. Myers had a pair of hits. Kessinger had a pair of hits. Good for him. McCormick had a hit and a walk with an RBI. A nice game for the offense. Pitching-wise, Brandon Bielak had a very, very good game. It's not quite gem for me because of the 4 walks and 4 strikeouts, but 7 innings of shutout ball, 6 hard-hit balls. He wasn't getting squared up or anything. He just wasn't quite in full control of his command. But again, a very nice start out of Brandon Bielak. That's the kind of stuff you'd like to see out of him. To maybe see him, vie for that spot in the bottom part of the rotation. Seth Martinez actually getting work in an important inning. It was awesome to see. That was super cool for him. I'm so proud of him. Pair of strikeouts in his inning of work. Nothing too shabby out of Seth Martinez. And Ryan Stanek would give up the home run to Chris Bryant in the 9th, but it was one single blip on the radar, and that was the only blip. That was the only hit, the only run, the only base runner Ryan Stanek had. He also picked up a strikeout in the 9th inning, and the Astros win. You see why I'm trying to rush this. I think the majority of what I wanted to say in this video has to do with not the actual game, because it's the injury stuff. Michael Brantley is shut down again from baseball activity, and I think we as a collective have to accept the fact he is probably not coming back this year. It's hard. It sucks. Everyone likes Michael Brantley. We love him as a fan base. It is so easy to like that guy. He's probably not coming back, guys. It's the 4th of July, and he has not even had a rehab game. I would love to be wrong. I would love to be wrong and have him back for the postseason, maybe the push to get there. It's probably not happening. And it's hard to accept. It's hard to come to grips with. But he just can't get back to baseball operation. And it is a hard thing to watch. But it's just the facts that we have to live with. And then on top of that, now you have Altuve, who with an oblique discomfort leaves, gets scratched from the lineup. And Dusty Baker said he has not been screened or anything. They have not looked at it intently, but Altuve was very unhappy about it. And I don't know if I don't know how to read that. Was he unhappy that he got scratched because he didn't think it was that big of a deal, or is he unhappy because he can feel that he's probably going to miss more time? And this comes at just the worst time when you lose now possibly the guarantee of Michael Brantley. Altuve, who's been hitting fantastic, hasn't skipped a beat since coming back, might go down again. Fromber missed a start. You hope he's back by the next one, but God, the way it's gone this season for the Astros, you don't know. And this comes off the back where you take 3 out of 4, you pick up 2 games against the Rangers and shorten that lead to 3 games in early July, and you feel good, and then all of this goes down, and it's just the Astros, and it's, again, far be it for Astros fans to cry about not catching a break, because all we have experienced the past 2 years is winning. All the team has known is winning, and winning with minimal injuries during those runs. It catches you. It always does. It's just hard to see it this season where they just cannot catch a break in terms of it. So many, not just rotational pieces, parts of the team, little cogs, so many big things for this team. Like, if you're saying, like, not little cogs, engines, transmissions, they're just going wrong. Altuve missed time. You have McCullers, who's done for the year. Garcia done for the year. I've heard virtually nothing about Urquidy. You have Fromber missing time. They can't catch a break with injuries. So that's just a whole lot of fun for them to deal with all that now. Or I guess continue dealing with it in Brantley's case. But all they can do right now is try to continue winning and try to hold their ground and keep the lead for the Rangers at 3 games, which they will have the opportunity to do tomorrow, 2:10 Eastern, 1:10 Central. The Astros will send JP France to the mound, and the Rockies will send Chase Anderson to the mound. I'll be here afterwards to talk about it, but as of right now, that is all I have to say. So if you enjoyed the video, please consider to like and subscribe. Thank you all so very much for watching. I hope you all have an absolutely fantastic 4th of July, and as always, go Astros.